Good Monday afternoon, everyone. I'm Angie Bevan. Chris Goodman and Dia Davidson have the day off. Thanks so much for being with us at noon. We do begin with the weather this midday. We'll check in with LEX 18 meteorologist Tom Ackerman in just a minute. But we do want to let you know that we've got crews all over central Kentucky right now to bring you the latest on the conditions out there. LEX 18's Kristen Edwards is live in Lexington and Michael Burke is live in Paris. Plus, we're going to check in on the road conditions around Lexington as well. We'll have that in just a minute. Now, let's get right over to meteorologist Tom Ackerman.
Hey, Angie. Well, as you noticed, if you were looking at Kristen there, roads largely not all that impacted this morning, but we've still got precipitation falling. It's much lighter than what we saw. Snow and rain, a mix of it, reflected in the big blue building windows downtown Lexington. So we took that morning hit, and now we're awaiting the next wave that'll likely get going later on this evening. Here's another vantage point from atop the big blue building. The Bluegrass Airport temperature is in the mid-30s, so that has been our saving grace. We did get down to around freezing this morning at the peak of the snow, and that's when it started sticking to the grass. But since then, we've managed to make it back into the mid-30s. Now, that's not going to prevent it from snowing. It'll just help it from sticking all that well. You'll see it falling. It just won't have much of an impact, especially on the roads. So we bottomed out low to mid-30s. Kentucky Mesonet showing temperatures largely above freezing. Columbia down in Adair County still at 33. And you've got mid to upper 30s in our eastern counties as well. So it's just going to be a cold and raw Monday. Already has been this morning. That'll just continue into the afternoon. The Max Track is lit up. You've got that either or, rain or snow, and a mix at times. And that moisture is just continuing to pull through here. So what will likely end up happening is low pressure continues to pull north and east as we'll have this wraparound moisture in this evening. And as temperatures drop, especially after sunset, that is when this mixed precipitation, this rain and or snow, should kick over to all snow. And as it gets colder, that will be our best chance late afternoon into this evenings to see some additional accumulation and potentially set up for some slick and hazardous driving conditions. So the potential's there for additional accumulation this evening and overnight. We're going to talk about that, talk about the rest of the week. Check out that 8-day forecast as well.
All right, Tom, thanks so much. And now let's get a live check of Lexington road conditions. Take a look. This is the LEX 18 mobile cam. And this is a live picture going around New Circle Road this afternoon. As you can see right now, it's just a little wet out there, but things seem to be going pretty smoothly on the roads. And crews from the city began treating bridges in Lexington at 5 o'clock this morning. They're monitoring those bridges all day today. They'll also be treating roads overnight in all areas. Lexington officials say they have more than 4,200 gallons of salt, and that brings 3,800 tons of rock salt on hand. All right, now let's check in with LEX 18's Kristen Edwards. She is live in Lexington off of Tates Creek Road. She has been talking to drivers about the road conditions today.
Angie, the snow started falling at around 6 a.m. this morning. It has really slowed down since then. I don't know if you can see this, but it's actually turned into rain, like Tom was saying earlier. And that's really good news for drivers because now they don't have to deal with any snow. And the snow that did fall earlier did not stick to the roads. And like you said, we've been talking to Lexington drivers out here this morning, and they've all said that it's been a pretty easy drive around town all morning long.
It was fine. It's just like it was raining, really. Nothing sticking. So just, I don't know, anytime it snows, I always slow down quicker than I think I need to. So just be safe, I guess.
Fine. It was just slushy, but, you know, there are no slick spots at all that I could tell. So. But tonight could be a different story.
My phone died. I also talked to one woman who said that she wants to remind everyone that this is the first snow of the season. It's time to get out and have fun. She just moved from Chicago, and she said that she is just having a ball out here with this weather so far.
All right, I think now let's go ahead and check in with LEX 18's Michael Burke. He's been live in Paris for us today.
That's right, Angie. It's fairly quiet here in Bourbon County, Angie, but certainly nice to look at. Top of the grass blade still peeking through this very thin layer of snow here at the county's Highway Department branch office. The KYTC employees here tell us that they have not been out to treat the roads here in Bourbon County, but they figure on getting a call at some point later today as the temperature drops and a second round of snow could begin accumulating on the roads, not just on the grass. Pavement temperatures obviously play a role in this as well. Those have not been very low as of yet, but once those do begin to drop, obviously the snow could begin accumulating on the roads, and that's when a driving issue could begin. For now, however, it is not an issue, at least not here in Bourbon County. Now, we will be tracking this season's first snow event all day long. Might even head up north a little bit, a few clicks up I-75, just to see if things are piling up later in the day a little bit more there than they are here a little closer to Lexington. Live in Bourbon County, I'm Michael Burke, LEX 18 News. Angie, back to you.
All right, Michael, thanks so much. And when you need to be winter weather aware, we've got plenty of ways to stay up to date. Stay tuned with us on air here on LEX 18 News. You can also follow the latest developments on our website at lex18.com. And get all that latest information on your smartphone as well. The Storm Tracker Weather app is a free download from the App Store and the Google Play Store. Well, we should learn the latest COVID-19 numbers in the state from the governor a little later this afternoon, but the city of Lexington is reporting 573 new cases from over the weekend. Statewide, 2,803 new cases were reported across the Commonwealth yesterday. Also, 11 more Kentuckians have died after getting the virus. The positivity rate in the state is back up. It's now at 9.24%. Despite the CDC's recommendations of avoiding travel, airports saw a surge in travel throughout the Thanksgiving holiday. The Transportation Security Administration reports more than 800,000 people passed through their checkpoints on Friday and just under 1 million on Saturday. As a result, health officials say to prepare for a wave of coronavirus cases in the next few weeks that could be tied to the holiday gatherings. Health officials say that people returning home from the holiday should wear masks, stay distant from other people, and also avoid large groups. Moderna has released more data for its coronavirus vaccine candidate, and Moderna says that it is now seeking emergency use from the FDA. Moderna says a primary efficacy analysis of its experimental vaccine included 196 confirmed cases of COVID-19 among the trial's 30,000 participants. All but 11 of the infections were observed in the placebo group, which indicates an efficacy rate of 94.1%. No significant safety concerns were reported. The vaccine was generally safe and well tolerated. Moderna says they plan to request an emergency use authorization from the FDA today. Moderna is now the second drug maker to seek emergency use from the FDA. And in the meantime, Novavax has released an update on its experimental vaccine, including when it will begin late-stage trials in the U.S. According to Novavax, 2 of the 3 late-stage trials are fully enrolled, and more than 20,000 participants have been dosed. Those trials are taking place in the United Kingdom and South Africa, and interim data are expected as soon as the early first quarter of next year. Novavax also says it expects to begin phase 3 trials in the U.S. to begin in the coming weeks. New York City schools will start a phased reopening in these next couple of weeks. Mayor Bill de Blasio announced yesterday the return of public schools starting with elementary and special education students. The first school buildings will reopen December 7th. City officials plan to reopen public school buildings in a phased approach, starting with 3K, pre-K, and kindergarten through 5th grade students. When the schools reopen, weekly coronavirus testing will be in effect for students and faculty. De Blasio did not offer a timeline of reopening school buildings for middle and high school students. And new modifications to COVID restrictions will be in effect for California today. The restrictions require LA County residents to stay home as much as possible, becoming the strictest in the state. The new restrictions will be implemented through December 20th. The owner of a Lexington coffee shop who has been allowing people to come in and dine inside despite statewide restrictions is now heading to court this afternoon. The owner of Brood has a virtual court date this afternoon at 2 o'clock. The coffee shop challenged the governor's restrictions on indoor dining last week, and that's also when the health department issued the business a notice to close. Also, its ABC license has been pulled. Owner Andrew Copperrider told his business is in compliance because a garage door on the side of the shop is being left open to create airflow. Kentucky State Police officials say that they plan on releasing body camera video of a deadly shooting involving Louisville police. The shooting happened last weekend in a Portland neighborhood and resulted in the death of 49-year-old Brian Thurman. The release of the video has come under criticism from some in the public and also city leaders. It is the first time Kentucky State Police is handling a review of a critical incident involving Louisville police. Officers involved in that shooting have not yet been identified. Actress Jennifer Lawrence's family farm in Kentucky, which runs a summer camp, caught fire over the weekend. Camp Hi-Ho is located in Simpsonville, and it burned Friday night. Lawrence's family posted about the incident on the camp's Facebook page, saying in part, quote, "Words cannot express the pain we are in," end quote. The camp offers arts and crafts, horses, archery, water games, as well as a butterfly garden. There were no people or animals that were injured in that fire, but no word yet on what caused it. President-elect Joe Biden is nursing a fractured right foot today. Biden's office said the injury happened Saturday afternoon while he was playing with his dog Major. The president-elect visited an orthopedist at Delaware Orthopedic Specialist in Newark yesterday afternoon. According to Biden's personal physician, initial x-rays did not show any obvious fracture. However, a follow-up scan confirmed small hairline fractures in the midfoot. Now, the doctor said Biden will likely require a walking boot for several weeks. And President-elect Biden is set to receive his first President's Daily Brief, or PDBAs, as it's known. The PDB is the intelligence community's collection of secrets and analysis about the threats that U.S. leaders face to run the country and keep it safe. President Trump has refused to concede the election, but he finally relented last week on allowing Biden access to the PDB. In 2016, Trump received his first PDB a week after the election. It's a tradition that helps ensure the election's winner and their incoming team are as ready as possible to cope with global threats and challenges. And the First Lady spreading some holiday cheer throughout the White House halls. And we got to take a look at the holiday decorations in Washington, D.C. today. The First Lady will not be there for the big debut. This year's theme is America the Beautiful. The First Lady says that she wanted to pay tribute to the majesty of the nation. Central Kentucky getting its first taste of winter weather for the season. Stick around. Storm Tracker meteorologist Tom Ackerman is up next, tracking your full forecast, including when more of this snow is expected. And let's take a look at today's jackpots. Tuesday's Mega Millions jackpot is $229 million. Wednesday's Powerball jackpot amount is $231 million.
Hi, everyone. Coming up today, we're celebrating another locally owned, locally loved business. Today, we're telling you about Kentucky Soaps and Such in Stanford, where you can put together your own personally crafted gift baskets. Plus, fresh from the garden to your plate, we're checking out what the Sage Rabbit restaurant in Chevy Chase is serving up. And he has a beard and can sing. We'll introduce you to a Central Kentucky man who is in the running for the title of the most talented beard in America. That and much more coming up at 12:30 on Best of the Bluegrass.
Get a great deal on select #1 selling Kubota subcompact and compact tractors. 0 down and 0% APR for 84 months and save up to $1,700 plus no payments for 90 days.
Find a Kubota dealer near you at gokubota.com. As leaves pile up on the ground, you gotta know they're piling up in your gutters. And when it rains, clogged gutters overflow, causing water damage from the roof to the foundation, even the basement. That's why you need Leaf Guard, the gutter that never clogs, guaranteed. Take advantage of our double savings sale, and we'll double the interest-free financing from 6 to 12 months. Double the bonus from $100 to a $200 Visa gift card with purchase. And if you call now, dinner for two with your free in-home estimate.
Long John Silver's will have you cheesing all season with our signature mac and cheese. Have it delivered from our shore to your door with your favorite variety platter. Visit longjohnsilvers.com to find delivery near you. Long John Silver's, this year.
You see them coming in your rearview mirror. Big trucks. They can be out of control on our Kentucky roads.
I'm attorney Daryl Isaacs, the Hammer. We're here to stop these big trucks and their big insurance companies. If you've been injured by a dump truck, delivery truck, concrete truck, or any kind of big truck, it's hammer time. We'll fight to get you every dollar you deserve.
Call the Hammer today.
One call, that's all.
Guys, there ain't nothing better than a Kentucky evening. It's a perfect time to crack open those windows and let it all in.
But you can't if the windows are stuck shut.
Don't let your old windows keep you from enjoying the Kentucky air.
Go to windowsourcekentucky.com and get an easy price on replacement windows.
They're so smooth and easy.
You can open them with a feather. Try it now at the windowsourcekentucky.com.
Beautiful windows
that won't break the bank.
We wear them on our sleeves and give them away. Hearts are important, and we at Cleveland Clinic are the nation's #1 heart program.
People talk about go to Cleveland Clinic, do your research. They're the best. I was extremely grateful for the doctors at Cleveland Clinic.
For every diagnosis, for every triumph, for every care in the world. Cleveland Clinic. If you've been diagnosed with a heart condition, call 855-282-6021.
The Kentucky Lottery app. It lets you buy, play, scan, check. Better than ever. Oh, yeah. Download the app and up your game today.
Eight-tenths of an inch. That's what we had this morning, just shy of an inch in Lexington as far as the snowfall goes. It was slushy, but it was snow, and it came down. And look at this. It's almost right on schedule. Our average first trace of snow, November 12th. The average first measurable snowfall, November 29th. So, yeah, we're right there. Our average first inch, though, is usually not until December 20th. And I know, we only hit 8/10 of an inch. We didn't reach an inch. Well, guess what? There's potentially more coming later on this evening. And in fact, there's still some spotty snow showers hanging in. You've still got some snow on the ground at Keeneland. This is a good representation of what it's like out there. It's wet. There's some light snow accumulated on the grass. But we're above freezing, so we're in that, no man's zone between rain and snow, or you get the mix, or it's really helping limit any additional accumulation there as we bump back up into the mid to upper 30s. And there's the moisture coursing through this morning. You can see that bullseye of snow, and then it kicked over to rain here as we approach the noon hour. But there's colder air moving in, so all this is going to wrap around, and eventually we'll kick back over to snow this evening. Big picture shows the moisture on the move, and as well, we had anywhere from about a half an inch to an inch. These are estimated rain or snowfall totals, and they sync up with a lot of the ground confirmation that we've had from storm reports there. So winter weather advisory continues. This wasn't the round that we've been focusing on. It did cause for some slushy driving this morning, but we got through it okay. Roads were largely unimpacted. But you head north and east, they've got a winter storm warning up for northeastern Ohio out through Erie, PA. The combination of this snow and lake effect is going to hammer them. Look at this. Here's our transition this evening. So late afternoon into this evening, and then early tomorrow morning, it'll start to lift north and east. We'll have another round of snow and potentially see another 1 to 2 inches here in the bluegrass, and then much higher amounts. I mean, they're just going to, again, get absolutely hammered up in those lake effect snowband belts there. So the cold snap that follows is going to be pronounced as well. So anything that comes down this evening will hang around a bit. We'll be lucky to get into the mid-30s tomorrow. We've got significantly colder air coming in, and it's just going to hang with us into Tuesday. This polar air just parked over the Great Lakes, and you can see the cold air aloft just swirling around and not going anywhere. So it's going to be a lingering chill all the way through the end of the week. I mean, we'll get back in the 40s, but we'll still be below our average high. So it's really just the first, hit of winter with the snow and the cold that follows. We're in the mid to upper 30s. We'll hover there the rest of the afternoon. And those highs, mid 30s tomorrow. Look at the overnight lows. 3 mornings running, we're going to be down in the low to mid 20s. So we've got some frigid stuff heading our way. Watch it on the roads tonight. As that second wave gets going late this afternoon, this evening, especially after sunset, temperatures dropping below freezing. That'll be our best chance to see slick and hazardous driving conditions. Could be a lingering issue into the Tuesday morning commute. Before we bounce back, the sun's back out and we're above freezing by midweek.
All right, Tom, thanks so much. Well, fire up your computer if you haven't already and get out your credit card because it's Cyber Monday. Online sales could hit at least $10.8 billion this year. That's according to Adobe Analytics. Officials say that 1 out of every $4 is being spent online this year. The COVID-19 pandemic is a factor as many customers want to avoid crowds in brick and mortar businesses. Online retailers have been attracting consumers with deals for the past few weeks. Unemployment is a concern, but the National Retail Federation predicts holiday sales will rise to at least $755 billion. And let's take a look at your stocks here this noon hour. The Dow Jones down about 371 points at 29,539. NASDAQ also down about 64.5 points at 12,141. And the S&P 500 is down over 30 points at 3,607. And in some health news today, fluoride is still a powerful tool to prevent tooth decay in children. That's according to a new report from the American Academy of Pediatrics. It recommends the use of fluoride toothpaste starting as soon as a baby's first tooth erupts. It also sets a schedule for fluoride varnish treatments to help prevent cavities. The American Academy of Pediatrics says doctors should perform an oral health risk assessment on all children at every well child visit, beginning at 6 months old. Well, maybe you were a little surprised. We're happy to wake up today and see the snow on the ground in this cold weather. If so, you likely quickly recovered, but for some animals, the cold could have lasting repercussions. The treatment for some of these guys who took the chilly temps extra hard.
Working a full-time job, homeschooling the kids, getting ready for the holidays. With so much going on, this time of year can be a real challenge.
That's right, Joe. It's been a challenging year for a lot of people, and I know a lot of people had to change their plans. So what I'm really grateful for right now is that we've been able to help people in the best way that we know possible, and that's doing easy and convenient bath remodel projects. So anybody looking to get that bath remodel right now around the holidays, we're going to make it super easy and super affordable.
Well, BJ, how exactly are you doing that? How are you making bath remodeling both easy and affordable right now?
So first, we're going to provide the best financing possible. What that means, Joe, is that you can start this project with no money down. And then after that, there's going to be no payments and no interest for 18 full months. So get that bath remodel right now, save your money, use it for the holidays.
That's really helpful, especially this time of year. So you're saying not a penny due until 2022.
That's right, and to make it really affordable, we're going to waive all installation costs as well.
So free financing for 18 months and free installation.
That's right, Joe, and the best part is our installers. You know that they're bath experts, they're employees of the company, never subcontractors. So they're going to be able to come in, do your bathroom one day. There's going to be no mess for the holidays. We're going to leave you with a brand new bath of your dreams so you can really enjoy those holidays with your family.
Worry-free bath remodeling to get our homes looking great this holiday season. BJ, thanks so much, folks. If a new shower or a new bath is on your wish list, call West Shore Home right now. They are making bath remodeling both easy and affordable, and they're doing it with no mess and no hassle. Call right now. Schedule a free consultation on a shower or bath and get started with no money down, no payments, and no interest for 18 months. Plus, when you call today, get free installation too. Get that dream shower or bath and hold on to your cash this holiday season with West Shore Home. Call the number on your screen right now. Do not miss out on this exclusive offer. Call West Shore Home now.
We understand how helpless you feel not being able to check on your loved one in a nursing home, especially if they've been injured or hospitalized. Just because you can't get to them doesn't mean you can't help them. At Hughes & Coleman, we have a dedicated nursing home legal team ready to answer all of your questions and help you decide what to do next. You don't have to go through this alone. Call Hughes & Coleman, 800-800-4600.
You know, the leaves are going to fall, the rains are going to come, even the ice and snow. That's why you need Leaf Guard. We attach it to the fascia using our patented hanger system with screws, not nails. It's not coming down. Now's the time to take advantage of our double savings sale. And we'll double the interest-free financing from 6 to 12 months. Double the bonus from a $100 to $200 Visa gift card with purchase. And if you call today, dinner for two at one of these fine restaurants with your free in-home estimate and gutter inspection.
Get your storm tracker forecast on Lexington's new country leader, K92.9.
Welcome back. The historic 2020 Atlantic hurricane season is now over. It ended today. It started early, however, back on May 14th. That was more than 2 weeks before the season was officially set to begin. The head of the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration says the season broke records across the board. A record 12 named storms made landfall across 7 states. There were 30 named storms in all. So many that we ran out of letters in the alphabet to name all of those storms. For just the second time in recorded history, the National Hurricane Center used every name on the predetermined list. They had to start using the Greek alphabet to name storms for the remainder of the season. 6 storms reached major hurricane status, which is a tie for the second highest number of major hurricanes in a single season. And for the first time in recorded history, 2 major hurricanes formed in the month of November. Officials in New Zealand have charged 10 organizations and 3 people over the White Island volcano disaster. 22 people were killed during the 2019 eruption. A health and safety regulator said the parties failed to ensure the safety of workers and visitors. If convicted, they could face hefty fines. The first court hearing is scheduled for December 15th in Auckland. Kobe Bryant is set to be inducted into the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame next year. The National Basketball Association revealed the ceremony, which was originally scheduled for August, will be held in May due to COVID-19. The late basketball star died in California in a helicopter crash in January at the age of 41. Bryant's 13-year-old daughter, Gianna, was among the other victims of that accident. In addition to Bryant, other 2020 inductees include Tim Duncan and Kevin Garnett. 40 critically endangered turtles are receiving treatment for cold stunning in the Florida Keys. They are juvenile Kemp's Ridley sea turtles. A Florida Keys spokesperson says they got stranded on New England beaches after overexposure to cold water. Rescuers flew them to Florida for treatment at a turtle hospital. They will be there getting treatment for several months. Final weather, Tom?
Oh, we've got temperatures in the upper 30s today, but fall into the mid-20s tonight. Watch out for that potential for some additional accumulating snow and some slick road conditions overnight. Possibility is there for as well another inch or two, especially from the bluegrass into northern Kentucky. So we'll keep an eye on those roads for the sunrise commute tomorrow as well.
All right. Thanks so much. And thanks, everyone, for joining us here on LEX 18 News at noon. That'll do it for us today. Our next newscast is coming up at 4 o'clock. And be sure to stick around after this commercial break for Best of the Bluegrass with Jennifer Palumbo. Have a great day.
LEX 18. It's about time we fit into your schedule. Streaming local news 24/7. Search for LEX 18 on your device.